Congratulations! Now it comes to page 105, the last multiple choice question 17. So here, let's take a look at the balance equation first. It has 2NO plus O2 goes to 2NO2. So from the question, we should be derived like 6.0 moles of nitrogen oxide, right? So we put 6.0 here. And then 2.5 moles of oxygen, so we put 2.5 here. All right, let's take a look at the mole ratio. The mole ratio should be exactly the same as the coefficient in front of the balanced chemical equation, right? So we put 2 here, and we put 1 here. Let's compare it. For like 6.0 and 2.5, is that equals to 2 to 1 ratio? Probably not, right? Then we have to determine the limiting reagent. How can we determine the limiting reagent? It should be used ratio to coefficient, right? What is the ratio here? It should be 6.0 divided by 2.0 mole. This one will be 3. And we write 1. We use 2.5 divided by 1 to get 2.5 as a ratio. Remember, only for the lowest ratio to coefficient, that will be the one we call limiting reactant or limiting reagent. I put L dot R dot to represent the limiting reagent here. And we know that limiting reagent is oxygen, right? What is the question asking about? How many moles of nitrogen dioxide? I'll put a question mark here. So if we calculate the nitrogen dioxide, we have to go to the limiting reagent, right? Because like the left one, this one was in excess, and we shouldn't use it during the reactions, as some of them probably won't react. There will still some remains during the reaction. So we will take limiting reagent here. Firstly, we find the mole ratio for oxygen and nitrogen dioxide. The mole ratio will be 1 to 2, right? All right, how can we derive the mole for NO2 here? Remember, always put 2 at the top, like NO at the top, the known ratio at the bottom, so we have 2 to 1, and then times the mole here should be 2.5 mole, right? So finally, we should be able to get the answer as 5, or you can say 5.0 mole, which belongs to which answer? It should be answer boy right here.